Music cued. Check. Presenters ready. Well, 2 out of 3's not bad. This is TigerTails Radio.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to another delightful, delectable, and otherwise entertaining episode of TigerTails Radio. I am TK. We've just managed to spike the CPU at 100% again. That's boding well for later. Yay! And this is TigerTails Radio, Season 15, Episode 49. 3 shows after this one.
Only 3.
Only 3. First week of November. And then you're all free for a couple of months. And then we expect you all back here promptly.
And the Halloween week is the 28th.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
We doing anything for Halloween?
We may as well. Or try to, at least, you know.
I've got no decorations.
I have a little.
Hey, if you want decorations in this background, you're going to have to furnish me with them.
So I'll put some stuff up here. So yeah.
Okay, that'll do, yeah. You can just be on camera all the time. We'll let you do the spooky intro. You know, get your camera phone up to your bottom of the face and go, ooh, Halloween.
I'll get myself a torch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 21st, 28th, and the 4th. The 28th we can do something. The 4th we'll do something to finish the show. Do we want to do something for next week?
Hang on.
That's
Not
the
yet.
question. Oh, God.
Okay, Google. Turn all the lights out. Ooh, Halloween! Woo, Halloween!
Wow.
Coming up.
Any difference.
Scary.
It just made the back of your area slightly dimmer.
Ooh, mildly illuminated with a torch. Ooh, mild illuminations.
He's got too many lights going.
Okay, Google. Turn all the lights back on.
It's like that thing where they do it in a show where they go, everybody quick, turn all the lights out, and all that happens is the illumination of the set goes slightly down. So you can
Yes.
still see everything. Everyone's going, it's pitch black in here.
Yeah, the only downside with having 20 billion monitors plus one light that isn't yet hooked up to the network is, yeah, you can't quite kill all of the lights.
Indeed, yeah.
Yes, I am slowly bathing in whatever radiation these monitors are giving off, and it's like, ooh, a tan. Ooh, skin cancer. That'll be fun for a few years' time. And Tajiri was like, I thought the Internet of Things was smart. Oh, it's because I turned off Jennifer Batgirl's lights.
Oh, no.
It's like, CW Tiger says, where were you when the lights went out? In the dark.
The dark.
Yes.
Oh.
But yes, this is the madness that you've signed up for, boys and girls, and everyone in between, so welcome to it. But it is I, TK Tiger. However, I am not alone, as you may have heard other voices in the background while we were playing with the lightings. We have Hedgie.
Hello, everybody. Good evening.
Hello. He's wearing his wifey on his front.
I am.
There is also, if the camera, yeah, there we go, Charleston.
Yep, I'm here. Hello.
Hello. And then the camera dies, but I think it's me rather than the camera. As we look at all the spiking CPU, but yeah, it's going to be a fun show. There is also Xavier.
Hello, all.
Hello.
I laugh at TK's poor dying laptops because TK has still not sorted out his PCs. Dear me.
Come the end, this is what the whole point of the season shutdown is.
Yes. The fun of the next 3 weeks, and after that, everything gets ripped out. I'm going to have to do that because I got stuff I want to stick behind me as well as in front of me.
Oh, what are you sticking behind you?
Something to dampen the sound, so like a hanging.
Oh, I see.
Blanket thing, and then something in front which is also hanging blanket. Because I'm literally just in between two walls. Aside from like the plushies that are on top of the cupboards, I don't have too much that is dampening sound.
I must admit, this room is actually quite good acoustically because
Yes.
when there's stuff in it, because none of the walls seem to be opposite each other per se.
No.
Because of the slopey ceilings, any sound that kind of hits it goes diagonally straight down to the floor.
Yes.
So it's like it's an interesting. When the room is completely empty, the acoustics are amazing, but.
I mean, it's not ideal, but it's not like you're literally in a cupboard, which is kind of like this room is, especially with the cupboards and that out of shot.
Yeah.
So, like, aside from the curtain there, I don't have much to dampen the noise. So, to try and make it a bit better, something there, and also make it look a little bit better.
What I've got to dampen the noise at the moment is 20 billion gramophones.
Well,
Yes,
actually,
you have a lot of crap.
when we were moving out of Fawley Road,
Yeah.
after you had moved all of your books and bookcases and everything and all that kind of stuff, I went back into the studio and went, okay, I'll record some of the stuff I've got to do. And because there were no books there, the amount of echo was absolutely ridiculous. It was like, the hell's going on? It sounds like I'm in a goddamn auditorium.
The acoustics in here have changed.
I could not record anything. It was like, this is impossible. All the books were just soaking all the sound up.
Yep.
So yeah, all your books are doing all the work.
Well, I've only got a few books out at the moment in this room, because this is more the media room. The books live in the bedroom, and so
Yes.
that is where that's where my writing desk is, and all the books and everything. But I've got some railway books that are just out of shot behind the crates there, which all came from Father. And I've got a few railway DVDs on the top shelf next to the Lion King thing, which came from Father. And I've got an ass ton of lots of other crap in this room, which came from Father. And so this coming Friday, I think it is, Echo may pop down and assist in taking photographs and things so that we can get them valued and hopefully flogged.
Ooh, cool. Where are you going to go to get that done?
Online, there's loads of online auction houses who'll come and pick up the crap if they want to flog it.
Oh, cool.
They charge, but
obviously
they'll
they do,
normally
yes.
take it as part of their fee for the selling. So it's like, so they'll come and collect it, which is nice, and then they'll flog it for you, which is nice, and then they send you money. But it'd be less money than if you'd have done it yourself.
Or you could just phone cash in the attic because you literally are in an attic.
Yes. Sadly, we don't have the resident fox here. That'd be cashy in the attic.
Me. So, do we want to get into our weeks then?
Yeah, let's do a review of the week, shall we?
This is TigerTails Radio. And now let's catch up with the cast. This is Review of the Week.
Since you've been away for a little while, why don't you tell us how your time has been since you were last on the show?
Okay. So, my current job and I have parted ways. They decided not to renew my probationary period, citing differences in opinion of how the job should be done. So, so I'm now searching for more employment, and I'm going to the job centre tomorrow for a little meeting with my sort of, I suppose, guru, we call it.
The job centre
Of
rep.
course, the previous one, of course, was all done online and via telephone. So now I've actually got to leave my house. So,
Oh dear.
yeah.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh God, I've got to go outside again. Oh my God. All right.
Which
yeah.
job centre are you going to?
The one in Bernard Street.
That's in Southampton, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, in town.
Yes.
You're not going to the one in Tottenham, or is that one died?
No, there's not one in Tottenham. No, it's just one in the city centre.
Ah.
So I'm going there. So yeah, and I've been doing a lot more auditions and stuff to try and get some bit of extra cash happening.
Nice.
So, yeah, a lot more audiobooks as well. It was like under 3 hour audiobooks, under 3 hour audiobooks. Give me all of them. And they're all religious ones. All the ones under 3 hours are all religious.
Ugh.
It's crazy. It's like, well, I'm an actor. I can lie about stuff. Do you
Ooh.
believe in all this? Absolutely. Yes, I 100% believe in this.
I'm guessing.
Yes. I got a bit of extra cash from the series that I've been recording, which is called the Purgatorians. And I finished recording chapter 3, so I got paid for that. So yeah, bit of
Okay.
extra going on. But otherwise, yeah, it's back to the whole sort of being at home, doing auditions, and applying for jobs again. So yeah,
Fun, 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 fun.
yes, once again, doing it again for the second time. But yeah, here we
Well,
go.
Good practice is always good, and
Oh, yeah,
also
absolutely,
just making
yes.
sure you're keeping yourself engaged with it, because the moment you stop, that's when things start getting harder.
Yes, yeah. So I've been doing some every day. So
Good.
I'm just waiting to see if anything comes of it. But yeah, that's me now. Basically, back to being sort of unemployed again, but this time in a different way. But yes, that's what I've been up to. Ooh, fun.
So do we want to move on to someone else, TK?
Yes.
Congratulations for volunteering.
Thank you. So week has been getting busy. Work week has been getting busy, which is annoying because under the understanding that things would be getting quieter, I was planning on doing other stuff other than having to try and keep up with all the work coming in, which is really annoying. It's a combination of factors. So like people have left. We've got an incoming bunch of people, but it's not necessarily enough to cover for everything, and volumes have gone up a little bit, so we're having fun trying to catch up at work. No stresses yet, but yeah, work's been pretty much like that. Coming in Monday, it was like, oh god, still no time for me. But weekend was chilling down here. The weather was not brilliant, so we bimbled off and did a little bit of shopping before like chilling for the rest of the weekend. Jules has joined up to the other Weight Watchers, not Weight Watchers, Slim Fast people, not the ones with the powders, but with like the proper.
I thought she was with Slimming
meal
World.
plans. Slimming World, that's the one.
With
Slimming World, and she got like a couple of boxes. I say boxes, crates of meals for the week. So we've ended up with a large amount of Slimming World meals, which is really cool. But my God, when you get one of those boxes, it's like, well, the fridge is now full.
But that's always the thing when someone in your household goes on a diet. It's like we are now on a diet.
As I don't remember signing up to diet.
That's fine. I do need to lose the weight as well. But there's a lot of like interesting recipes which are really cool, and it's a whole lot of lovely stuff that I enjoy, which is the main thing. But it is like monitoring how much you're having, being careful on certain things that you're having, like all these careful measurements. And she's doing really well, which is really good. That's a very positive thing. My weight is not moving, but that's probably because I still am not doing enough walking and exercising because office job.
Yay!
Yep.
But yeah, outside of that for the weekend, it was mostly just chilling because the weather is now getting colder and rainy, which I don't notice when I'm working in the office because this room heats up pretty quickly currently because we haven't hit like the minus temperatures. As soon as we hit that, that's probably when I'm going to be like going, do I get a blanket or do I turn the heating on? The volume's gone up, yes.
Yeah, hopefully I've been adjusting things behind the scenes, and
yes,
everyone sounds quite loud in my ears now, and the bouncy bars are bouncing a much higher, and Hedgie's peaking a bit. But hopefully it's at a better volume level for everyone who's listening. That's the important bit.
Could be a touch left if peaking's happened, but that's fine. But yeah, that's pretty much it really for the week. Payday is tomorrow.
Yay!
And I'm in a good position. I think Jules is in a good position. Christmas is coming around the corner.
But you're sat down. Of course, you're in a good position.
Yes, but Christmas is coming around the corner, and it's like need to prep. I actually need to start sorting that out, especially after Halloween, because that's the next thing that's going to be happening. Where I might have an expenditure. Well, I will have an expenditure because I want to try and wear something for Halloween because it's in the office. Halloween day.
Fun.
Yes.
Ooh. Actually, think about it. I'm going to be in the office on Halloween.
Yeah.
And then I'm not going to be in the office for a load of days.
Oh, are you taking off November again?
I am indeed. I'm working 2 whole days in November.
TK's yearly holiday.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm working on the 11th and I'm working on the 20th. And on the 20th, apparently, we're having guide dogs for the blind come down, so we get to play with puppies.
I thought you weren't allowed to touch the guide dogs.
No, they're puppies. So
okay.
They basically go, hey, you want to donate lots of money to us? Here, we'll let you fuss doggos. And it's like, I am very easily swayed by the promise of fussing doggos.
Yeah, all good. But yeah, that's pretty much it for my week so far. Next week might be a bit more interesting. How about yourself, Charles? Oh, we've done Charleston? No, we have not done Charleston. How about
you haven't done me?
We were. So, Charleston, how has your week been?
The week's most been okay. Yesterday was chaos.
Oh, God.
Yes. So, and that's happened. I was actually thinking that day, I haven't got anything to say for review of the week this week. I shouldn't have thought that because apparently I spoke too soon in my own head. So I was on the breakfast shift, and everything's going more or less smoothly. And the first thing I got to do, as the name implies, is cook breakfast for units, about 70 plus residents plus staff. And the final bit of doing that is preparing the porridge for everyone. So there's 3 units. So the way it's done is there's 2 large tins with porridge cooking in it, and then I have to transfer a bit of from one tin into a small tin, but the other from a small tin for the much smaller unit. And completely my own fault. I was distracted because I had to do something, so I perched the small tin on top of the 2 large tins. I turned to look behind me, and it all fell down onto the floor.
Whoops.
Yep. There was plenty left, thankfully, to make another a tin full, but the problem was it spread a lot.
Oh.
Yes. It spread over the back door, and it spread over the floor, and it spread underneath the sink, and over the first shelf with tins on it, and the second shelf with tins on it somehow, and over me as well.
Oh, nasty. Especially if it's hot.
It didn't burn. I got a
Yes.
uniform for that. But it did mean I had to go quickly wipe my shoes and then go and get dressed before cleaning everything else up.
Oh, the worst thing about porridge is as soon as it starts to cool down, it starts to congeal, and then it's literally like as soon as it starts to harden, it's like you need to get friggin' chisel and chip it off. So
yeah, anything milk based really is a lot worse to burn with than water.
Oh god, yeah.
I know. I had a milk burn once, many years ago, when I go to A&E for it, and I'm amazed I didn't get a scar.
Oh yeah.
That's a very cool story. How did you get your scar? Milk.
Well, yeah, because there's natural sugars in milk, so when it boils, you've got like a small amount of hot sugar. So yes.
That and it sticks.
Yes. Oh yeah. That's why
That'll be the facts.
If you've got a halogen type hob or anything like that, similar to what I've got, which is the light powered one, if you get milk burns on those, it's like clean that up as if it were radiation, as in as fast as possible, because that stuff sticks like crazy.
So that was the first bit of chaos that morning. After that, breakfast delayed getting out, but still relatively on time, at least in time for people to eat their food. And then about 11 o'clock, the head chef goes to the daily meeting, the meetup, just to check everyone's on board with everything. And that's when we learn, oh dear, 2 residents have got a birthday today, and we haven't got cakes for them.
Oh,
whoopsie!
So what we do is we do different kinds of cakes. We do birthday cakes, which are round and you could turn into Victoria sponges, and we also do what we call slabs, which we basically then chop into little cubes in the bottom of the cake trays to look pretty and to be served to people. So we had to take one of the slabs that was already made and improvise it into birthday cakes. It looked like I was making a tray cake without the tray. And once they were done, all I could best describe them as looking like, once the candles were on top, which were about twice as high as the cake itself, it was like if someone decided to make the Millennium Dome an oblong.
The Millennium Doblong.
Yes.
I mean, personally, if I got a tray cake for my birthday, I'd be like, that's pretty cool. I'm happy with that.
It's a cake. What more do you want?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Well, the ones are at least pretty, at least.
It's quite pretty. Is it edible? Can it go in or on my face?
If the cake is tasty, I don't care what shape it is. So yes.
Does it taste of cake? Bacon cake.
Ew.
Oh, it's delicious.
You keep it.
Yeah.
So, what was I saying? Oh, yes. Then, pretty much the rest of the shift carried on as normal. And I got home, had a little nap, played some games with my partner who was here at the time. And everything's going smoothly. And it gets to night. And we've got entirely different bedtimes. He goes to bed really early, and I go to bed late. He gets up early, I get up late. So I'm in bed with him, but wide awake. And that to me, I take it as me inside porridge.
Shades has put another AI image up in the Discord.
You see, I look happy there.
He's very happy to be there, yeah.
It's like a warm bath, or like a warm mud bath, I suppose.
Oh, porridge bath.
Oh.
As I was saying before I got derailed for the fourth time, yeah. Ben is asleep next to me whilst I'm awake, just minding my own business on the iPad. And then at half 10 at night, the phone rings.
Oh.
Yes. And that completely wakes him up. Poor thing. And it's my mum basically calling me to ask how to create a Dropbox account.
Oh my god. At 10:30 at night.
Yes, at half 10 at night.
Wow.
The jury
So
says
we're not-
preventable. Turn off the ringer.
I wish I knew how on my phone.
Yeah, you've got a weird old phone.
Yes, I got a landline. Because
Oh.
people still use that.
Most landlines have a switch underneath. Depending on what kind of landline it is.
I'll see if I can discover it.
Unplug landline, turn off phone. There we go.
No, unplug land linen.
No, he's edited it. It's landline now.
Well, before that, it was land linen.
Isn't that a place in Wales?
Probably.
No, that'd be clan linen. Because I've learned to pronounce a double L. So, yeah, was not very happy about that, but got through it, and my mother is a massive chatterbox. She will not shut up.
Oh.
So it took about 20 minutes to get her off the phone.
Yeah.
I mean, Ottoman, bless him, tried to sleep through it. He was mostly just disturbed by the ringing.
Yep.
And that was basically the end of the chaotic day. One other thing to review the week for, in fact, earlier today, I have made my infamous blue soup.
Blue soup.
Yes, do you remember last year I made blue soup? I made it again this year.
Oh, did you use blue spirulina then?
I did not, no.
Ah. What did you use?
It is mostly red cabbage based, but there's also onion and blueberry in it.
Oh.
And it also is seasoned with pepper and rosemary. And what makes it blue is just a very, very small amount of bicarb soda.
Oh, okay.
Yep, that causes a chemical process in the cabbage to turn it from a purple colour to a blue colour.
So it's blue cabbage soup.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
and it's very tasty. I had a portion earlier. This is cold now, so I won't have it. But I've just thought I'd show it to say, hey, I've made a new recipe. Well, I've actually made a recipe I invented last year, and it still works. So if you want to make it, I'd be happy to post a recipe, and you can try it for yourself.
If you want to live like Charlie Bucket and Charlie in the Chocolate Factory, then you too can speak to Charleston to get the recipe for their food.
In fact, there's a photo of the portion I had about an hour ago.
Whoa, that looks black.
So for everyone else listening to us on audio only, there is a black soup with white
Yes.
swirls in it and some
That
butter
does
bread.
not look blue. That looks black.
Trust me, it's blue. It's just the way the lighting is on the photo. It's a very
Wow.
dark blue. I grant you that. I call it a midnight blue.
Midnight blue. Yeah.
Midnight blue because it's black. Black as the night.
So is that everyone?
Technically, the night sky is not actually black. It is a very, very dark shade of blue. Ergo, the early ninjas used to wear dark blue, not black. Ergo, wearing black would mean they would show up against the night sky. Therefore, they would not be camouflaged.
Also, technically, if you have a black pen, the ink is not technically black. It is just a very dark blue again.
Yeah.
Or green.
Point being, it's so dark that most people wouldn't notice or
Yeah.
wouldn't care.
Quite a lot of my fountain pen black ink is actually green.
Yeah. That's weird.
As you can tell when you get it wet and the ink separates a bit. And you
go,
get this
"Oh!"
dark green splodge. And it's like, oh, hello, okay.
So is that everyone's week?
Well, it's not mine, but we've only got...
Yeah.
Can you do your week in 3 minutes?
Oh, easily.
Good.
Yes, let's de-weed from this conversation.
Right, so my week has been fairly uneventful. The most exciting bit of the week was getting to spend an evening time with Shades on Friday, having some post-work drinkies, which was very nice. And then over the weekend, not really much else happened until Echo arrived on Sunday, delivering more of Father's stuff. So, yay. But at work, we've moved back onto our proper floor because we got booted off our floor while they refurbished it. They've done a very nice job. It is very Swiss looking and all very clean and awesome and amazing. And so today was our first day back, which meant I actually had to go into the office today.
Ooh.
And then got stuck for nearly an hour afterwards. So I didn't get home until about 7 p.m. tonight.
Oh, God.
Yeah, instead of finishing at 5:30 like what I was meant to.
Oh.
Yay me! So, yes, not only am I a bit grouchy and things, I'm also polishing off an unfairly large amount of Baileys.
Does that mean you're going to get some extra overtime pay?
No, I'll get loo time.
Oh, loo time.
Yeah. But there's conversations about that as well. But, yeah, that's a whole other rant that's not appropriate to go into right now. But, yeah, otherwise, I suppose it's been quite an uneventful thing. I've been trying to sort out space to find stuff to put Father's stuff in so that more Father's stuff can arrive. Trying to organise things so that we can get rid of some of Father's stuff and actually sell it or throw it out or burn it or sacrifice it to the gods beyond. But other than that, it's been, as I say, been a fairly uneventful week. I now do have a card table, which is nice. It's on wheels, so you can wheel it out. But it's like a regular squarish table, but quite tall. And the square is actually made out of 4 flaps.
Ooh.
So you rotate the top of the table 90 degrees and then open the flaps out so that the legs of the table support the flaps. And then you can play card games on it.
Ooh.
Yeah, pretty cool. And so I thought, well, that's too good to get rid of, so I'll have that. And I've found a home for it. It now lives next to my dining room table, which is kept under my work surface. So I now have dining room table, card table, recycling bin under the desk.
So you now have a bureau, a dining table, a card table, and a writing table.
The bureau and the writing table are one and the same.
Oh, okay.
That is the point. What used to be the writing table is now my engineering desk.
Oh.
and that sits next to my work from home station.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so my work from home station is twice as long as it used to be.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and now I've got to try and find a way to maintain all this while also having the Father deliver his scrap into my place as well. Yay me!
Oh God.
I'm having such a good time. And TK has more tables than chairs. I've got
kind of.
I've got 4.
Kind of.
I've got 4 folding chairs plus 2 wheelie chairs. So I think I'll probably actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In terms of actual tables, I think I just about have more chairs, but only just. Oh no, because I've got the little coffee tables as well. I've got 2 of those. Okay, yeah, I've got more tables than chairs. Official.
My God.
So it's like the fact it even has to count.
Yeah.
And CW Tiger says, does that mean TK is the chairman of TigerTails Radio? Co-founder?
Technically, yes. Yeah, chairman and co-founder, because we don't take the chairs with us. He keeps all
I keep the chairs. I am the chairman. And so, I think that is my week done. So I'm now going to finish setting up the Jackbox, which is what I would have done had I not gone last for the review of the week.
Ah, dear.
Because Xavier handed off to Charlton instead of to me, so I was like, okay, fine. I won't bust
It's not
him.
like he could have done most of this whilst listening to us at all, or prepared.
Well, no, because if you leave the game too long, it kicks you out for inactivity. So I've got to do it pretty much when we're ready to go. So, nah, is all I can say. That's my highly mature response. I mean, if you're paying attention and you want to get in early, then just enter the room code NDLH and you're in. It's as easy as that. But, come on, stop with the bloody character. Oh, it has good. Oh, wow, the jury's on. The jury's on the ball. Says Jennifer Batch. Everyone's in. Look at this. Right, in that case, I'm going to get the jingle going and get the thing over to Jackbox.
Ooh.
You're listening to TigerTails Radio, giving Cards Against Humanity a run for its money. It's time for Quiplash.
Yep, we have some Quiplash on the go. And CW Tiger's like, NDLH, now dance like hell.
Back with this game.
Very good. I like that one.
Oh dear. So, if you want to join in, point your internet-enabled device to jackbox.tv, enter the room code November Delta Lima Hotel, give yourself a silly little name, and you can fill one of the 3 spots that we have left for Quiplash 3.
Is lederhosen one word or 2?
One word.
I'm
Okay.
assuming one word.
It's German, of course, it's one word.
That's true, actually. Yeah, you can have a whole sentence as a single word.
Indeed.
Frequently have a whole sentence in one word, yes.
Like Schadenfreude. Which is an entire description in one word.
So we have myself, Tajiri, Jennifer Bat, VA Hedgie, Blue Sauerkraut, Butt Stuff, sounds like Echo, and Snow's Destiny.
I think that's Blue Soup Rat, not Blue Sour Rat.
Oh yeah, Blue Super Rat, sorry. My TV is over there, okay?
I was one.
I have
cab short,
glasses.
cab
Right, who wants to join the final hole? Otherwise, we're going to stuff Xavier into it.
Well, we'll give people a minute. Meanwhile, in the channel, we have Charleston with Never Denounce Laughing Hyenas, Tajiri going Nice Dingoes Love Helium, or Naughty Dogs Laugh Heartily. And then CW Tiger with Nobody Does Life Hacks, which is true, because nobody does life hacks.
I do. I use one to fold my t-shirts.
Google is not being nice to me. I
So it's a
can't
shame there's no
find
O, because I could have had Oktoberfest, but
Yes.
CW Tiger says, Xavier, get in the hole. He has gotten in the hole.
If you want to join in after this, you can join in the audience. But TK now has to push the button.
I do.
I was looking for German words that are sentences. It was very difficult.
Well, hello. You've stumbled upon Quiplash 3, The Edge of Insanity. I'm your host, Schmitty, and could you please take off your shoes? I just cleaned the game. Oh yeah, hey, if you're not playing, you can still get in the audience and vote. Put in the room code to join. Round 1 is upon us. I'm going to flash 2 prompts on your device. Type something ingenious that will stand up against another player's response. Then everyone will vote for their fave, and one of you will get an ego boost. You're going to get points based on the percentage of votes you get, so don't hold back.
We get to be quiet as we try and figure out how we're going to do the prompt.
Yay!
Oh god. I am not winning this, by the way.
Are we allowed to use brand names?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
Okay.
technically.
It's getting harder and harder to use certain words in the English language because they are brand names, but because they've become so ubiquitous, they are now words. That's the stupid thing. It's like Hoover. Hoover is a brand name, but everyone refers to Hoover as a vacuum cleaner.
Also, Frisbee, technically a flying disc.
Yep.
Technically, if you throw the dish hard enough,
Google, technically, search engine.
instead of
Time's
the Lord of
almost
Satan.
done. Save your bacon with a safety.
We have 2 people left. We have 1 person left.
No one's, everyone's in.
Everyone's in.
Okay, let's see what you've wrought. How about we start with something that should never be described as rustic.
So, something that should never be described as rustic, we have dildos,
Now vote.
or a Brit stick with rust on it. Someone's trying to invoke season 4.
And 5, that's it.
Dildo's won it.
Yes.
I'm glad enough people knew what
Next
rustic
on the
actually
docket,
meant.
Yes.
you know you're super bored when you fill out the Which Blank Are You quiz.
Xavier.
You know you're super bored when you
Okay,
fill out
choose your
the
favorite.
Which Blank Are You quiz. Oh, someone said Harry Potter. Which furry are you, or which Harry Potter background character are you? Inevitably, it's going to be one of those Hufflepuffs in it. Every time.
And
Hey, my
now,
partner's a Hufflepuff.
it is bad luck if you break a mirror,
the running
but
joke
good
of
luck
Fred
if you
Hufflepuff
break
groups.
blank.
Justin, it's yours.
It is bad luck if
Now
you
it's
break a
time to
mirror,
vote for
but
your
good luck if
favorite.
you break a coffee table, or if you break a Wicked Queen's mirror.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the brokest of them all?
The only keeps breaking their mirrors because they keep running out of money.
Well, people are up for smashing the Wicked Queen's mirror.
Just
Yay!
watched Mirror
further
Mirror
ado,
on Netflix, so yeah.
A terrible
Doesn't
sound
wanna go
option to have on a white noise machine.
Edge.
A terrible sound option to have on a white
One you
noise
like best.
machine. Naked Hedgesaurus being strangled and farting loudly.
Terrible as in it's a bad noise, or terrible because it's a noise of something bad happening? Not entirely
Maybe
sure we'll go with
Somebody
that.
constantly clearing their throat.
I don't think there you go.
Farting loudly is winning it.
Didn't
Beating
get
butt
baited,
stuff.
And next,
didn't get baited by
a
the
group
naked
of tax
Hedgesaurus.
attorneys is called blank.
So, a group of tax attorneys is called a bunch of broing.
All right, people,
I
it's
think that's supposed to be
voting time.
boring, but boring it was. Or a Hoover. They suck.
Wow! The conversation that we had at the beginning of the game got called back.
Wow.
I mean, my heart's
Almost-
with the first answer,
Al-
but
Almost as if somebody was referencing an answer they were going to put down.
it's like my heart was with Xavier's answer. Grammar was
Moving
with the
right
juries.
along. The title of Herman Melville's unpublished sequel, Moby Dick 2, blank.
We're going into adult territory now, are we?
All right, vote
Well,
for
it's
the
your
one you
question.
like
Micah?
best.
The title of Herman Melville's unpublished sequel, Moby Dick 2, where Moby wanted to put his dick, or The Quest for Beach. Why would Moby Dick be questing for beach?
Life's a beach and then you surf it.
That's the wave. That's the wave. TK, that's the wave.
It's
You never surfed a beach
it's
before?
a
You're missing
it's
out.
it's a riff on Superman
Okay,
4,
what's
The
next?
Quest for Peace.
Your last
Quest
thought
Beach.
before passing into the afterlife. Here's the
Justin,
fun
it's
part.
yours.
Pick your favorite quip.
Your last thought before passing on to the afterlife. Oh, that's why that man is yelling duck, or the other one that rhymes with it.
Oh, duck.
Hey, bother.
Oh bother, yes.
Great thing I learnt from archery. You don't shout duck whilst you're in.
No, you shout four.
And next
Confuses everyone.
is
Shout
Yeah.
fast.
type only
Oh,
found in
oh, I've wasted my
extremely
life.
Sexy people.
Hedgie.
Ooh, a blood type only found in
All
extremely
right, choose your
sexy
favorite.
people. Oh yeah, positive. Or pink S-type blood type. Pink
Huh?
S-type blood type.
So we've got, oh yeah, positive. Oh,
Oh yeah.
Oh, it was TK. Very
Oh
good.
yeah, positive.
There we go.
of course it was mine.
Round one is in the books. Let's see how the scoring shakes
Which
out.
bloody song with music video is that on? I can't remember.
It's it was used in Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Hedgie's in the lead.
Ooh.
First round
Round
points
two
don't
is
matter.
here. The points are doubled, so try to bring it.
Oh, more questions. I need to rotate to the other direction to do typings.
Tap, 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 tap.
Spelling, check spelling. There we go. Why are these prompts? Why? I hate English sometimes. You look at the word and you go, I'm pretty sure that's the spelling, but I just need to double check because there's 5 different variations. There we go. So we got a few people still in. You got 30 seconds. You have time. Time being important because this is where the points count.
I think I have found the chef's kiss of responses for this one.
We'll see.
Time's almost up. Hurry.
We've had rounds where we've had perfect answers and they ran so flat it was like it was driven over glass.
Yeah, I'm not too happy with my answers this time.
Just a jury. Oh, and you got in just in
Hey!
time.
Your entire
just in
lives
time.
have led to this moment. At the front of the line is the hottest Christmas gift in 1910.
So, the hottest Christmas gift in 1910 was either
Have at
hot
'em.
coal or maroon trousers and stovepipe hats.
We can make merry if we want to. You can leave your friends outside.
And 50% of people know their history, and 50% of people just like coal.
Let's see the next one. Bank heist
No,
plan.
hot coal.
Step 1, approach bank teller. Step 2, blank.
Xavier.
So, bank heist plan. Step 1.
Now it gets
Approach
real.
bank
Pick
teller.
your favorite.
Step 2. Get the banana out. Ooh, and indeed her. Watch an Oceans movie for what with the bank teller?
Watch an
Excuse
Ocean's
me.
movie for inspiration. I take it we're
Let's
talking
watch
like
this-
Ocean's 11 and not like David Attenborough, History of the Ocean.
He's like, what can I do for you, sir? 1 sec. Let me just pull up Netflix.
One way of holding
Oh! A
and
quick
the
lash.
lash. So Jennifer is in the lead.
Woo!
Next
Pretty
we
real
have,
tonight.
why do most mimes end up in the hospital?
Charleston.
Why do most mimes end up in hospital?
And now, pick
People
your
keep
favorite.
punching them, or because they forget to mime themselves. Huh?
Sure.
And it was
Oh,
very
one
nearly
off
a
the
quiplash.
quiplash.
Jennifer Batt voting for Snow's Destiny to prevent
Next
the quiplash.
When a rock star asks, how y'all doing tonight? You should never shout back, blank.
Hedgie, your question.
Star asks, how
Okay,
y'all
everybody,
doing
pick
tonight?
your favorite
You should
quip.
never shout back, bored out of my fucking mind, or, okay, how about you?
Having a conversation with the lead singer on stage is a good thing. That never ends badly.
And bored out of my fucking mind wins it for butt stuff.
All right, check this out. A cool guy thing to say when you trip and fall.
I don't deserve this question. So a cool guy thing to say when you trip and fall is,
Decisions,
you know,
decisions.
I'm meant to do
Choose
that.
your favorite.
Or, yeah, boy.
No, you are not with kids. So how you said that? Jesus.
Yeah, you forget, but most of us are in our 40s.
I am aware of how
The
you
only time you
pronounce
should
it.
ever be with the kids is if you're looking to get yourself on a register. You didn't accept my vote.
It didn't?
Oh no!
I was mashing because I've got touchscreen. I was mashing the screen and it wasn't registering.
Up.
Oh no.
For the sake of accuracy, the Natural History Museum had to remove the blank exhibit.
Xavier.
So, for the sake of
now, pick your
accuracy, the
favourite.
Natural History Museum had to remove the blank exhibit. So, the evolution of man or northern culture, both of which.
The what of man?
The
Evolution.
evolution of man.
It sounded like you said evotion. Whatever that is.
Evolution.
Evolution.
And the evolution of man wins it.
Finally, some points.
Let's
TK
see how
trying
they
to cash in
handle
on northern
The
hate, I
secret
see.
word or words to enter this player's bedroom.
Charleston.
So the secret word to enter Jennifer
Now it
Batt's
gets
bedroom.
real. Pick your
Let me
favorite.
in now, or Oh hey, special delivery.
Yeah.
Did you order your pizza with extra sausage?
Oh god, we're going to the pizza delivery man port, aren't we? Oh good.
And butt stuff, which I call is appropriately a poop.
Let's keep it going.
Got to win.
A good name for a real bad boy golfer.
I've lost track of which question this is.
All right, vote for the one you
Go
like
on
best.
then, TK.
I think it's Hedgies.
Okay, go on
Good
then, Hedgie.
name for a real bad boy golfer. Swinging dick or good old bike.
Register my damn vote, damn it! Thank you.
You need to restart your phone.
It's on my phone, it's a Chromebook. I can't restart it, it's what's broadcasting.
Oh, and
Yay!
Hedgie denied a quick mash as
Was
well.
round 2 as good for you as it was for me? Let's find out.
Find out.
It wasn't that good for me. Well, then I had shit answers, so.
Did you?
Easy, close.
Jennifer back to the lead,
Lead,
followed closely by
and
butt stuff.
VA.
Got me in
Inside
third
and
place.
Whiplash.
So the
A
Thrit
final
Lash
round
is
stuffed to the gills
potentially
with
a
points.
way for people
You'll
to get in
each
if,
get
if
a
quick
prompt
mash
that
happens.
needs 3 separate responses. Remember, big points mean big pressure.
Oh god, fuck it. Oh, okay, I'm not getting good on this one.
Yeah.
Hey. Well, I'm pretty confident I'm not going to get the quick lash I need, so we'll see how this one goes. We have 44 seconds.
I am not winning.
We have some people who are deep in thought.
The jury is, falling down a bit. And TW Tiger responds, remember the song about getting back up again?
Yes.
Tub Thumping by Chuwamba Wamba.
Yes.
My first ever song on DDR.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
After Marconi physically picked me up and put me on the machine to make me play.
Yeah.
And apparently I took to it
Just
like
a
a
few
duck to
seconds
water.
You just needed to be, ironically, because water is the one thing you're not interested in.
I know, right?
No turning back
Yeah.
now.
You're a tiger, and yet you're like, nope, not like water.
Yeah, I do not swim.
The 3 things you have to do as Darth Vader's intern.
So the 3 things you have to do as Darth Vader's intern is go to the dark side, find Luke Skywalker, declare war on space,
Time to pick
or
the one
polish
you
his
like
lightsaber,
best.
oil his robotic parts, teach him a Connect dance routine.
God, yeah, the Star Wars Connect.
Oh.
Christ,
God.
that was a gimmick and a while ago.
I like the Connect dance routine answer. That got my vote.
According to old people, the only 3 things young people do these days.
Xavier.
According to old people, the only 3 things young people do these days: get
Now
in the
it's
way,
time
talk
to
too
vote for
much,
your favorite.
watch all those YouTubes, use the internet, spend all day on video games, eat all the avocado toast. I'm
Just for
pretty
the
sure
record,
the
I don't like avocado toast.
I'm pretty sure the avocado toast bit is now out of date.
You're a great
but it
buzzer.
was
You're no
okay
longer young.
answer.
Your
I know.
3-step plan for defeating
Over
King
30.
Kong.
Charleston.
So the 3-step plan for defeating King Kong. Trick him, lower his defenses, have a nice time with him,
All right,
then ghost
people, it's
him,
voting
multiple
time.
exclamation marks, or climb ladder, jump over a barrel, grab hammer. I think that's a different Kong, but I'm going for it.
Someone's confusing their kings with their donkeys.
But it's a
50%
50-50.
again!
Spooper split.
The 3
Yes.
signs that you
Okay.
might be pure
Oh, Hedge, a
evil
perfect one for you.
are
Ooh! The 3 signs that you might be pure evil are your alignment is chaotic evil,
okay.
everyone else
pick
is
your
dead,
favorite quip.
you're invited to The Hague, or laughs devilishly, unleashes pain, likes you suffering a lot.
a lot of people seem to think pure evil means masochist.
Oh, I think Butt
Take a
Stuff
deep
might have won
breath
it.
and behold the final score.
And I think I'm Peyton second. Butt Stuff wins it. Because as we all know, Butt Stuff is the greatest. And top answer of the game was get the banana out.
Yeah.
Jennifer Bat, get the banana out for Butt Stuff.
It beat my Oceans reference. I'm not happy.
And Jay says, like, indeed so. It seems Butt Stuff is the best. And the jury says, congrats to Butt Stuff, whoever you are.
Google.
Never Google
Yeah, just
Butt Stuff.
demonetize us now, Google. Just demonetize us. It's fine.
We weren't monetized to start with. We've still got that bloody troll company who keeps claiming National Anthem as being something called vegetable soup.
Yeah, I do.
And YouTube just won't do a shitting thing about it.
Yeah.
Despite the fact they're abusing the Content ID system.
Yeah, but if they fixed it, then people wouldn't be able to abuse the Content ID system. Sorry, this is a personal rant, and I'm not going to get into it.
Good plan.
Oh.
Right. Gonna pick a random person. I won't pick Edgy because he's not there, so...
That would be a brilliant one. Edgy, how are you doing?
Pirates.
And there we go. So, while I play around getting the next game up and running...
Yay. Hello, all.
Hello, Xavier.
Oh, dear. We're getting close to time. The nights are getting longer as well.
They are. It's dark already.
The clocks are going to be shifting at some point.
End of October.
End of October. And
Yeah,
that
it's always
means
Halloween time.
we'll be able to do stuff, and then the show will have finished, so I won't be able to do stuff. So, yay. Well, we'll be able to do stuff. I won't be able to talk about it on the show.
Yeah, because the clocks go forward, don't they? No, they swing forward and fall back, so they go back an hour. We get our hour back.
Yes, we do get our hour back. Do you want to throw a bit of Done and Dusted on? Because I do have one thing.
You've
that
got
I
it done
finally
and dusted.
managed-
Oh, in that case, I will jingle us up.
It's that time where the cast of TigerTails Radio review stuff badly. This is Done and Dusted.
I picked up a game on Steam
Ooh.
that I initially thought I would not be able to play because close to modern day specs, and my PC is close to not being modern day specs.
Really?
It's apparently according to this game.
What?
So
You mean the amazing PC that we used to broadcast the show on?
yes, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm thinking, yeah, that's a lot of stuff you're demanding from this. But I picked up Space Marine 2.
Oh, is that the Warhammer 40k?
The Warhammer 40k Let's Kill a Lots of Bugs game. Yes, I picked up this game. So I was trying to play it before holiday, off to Italy. Didn't get the time. And then after Italy, just didn't really get the time to sit down and work my way through it. Because optimization, I think, is not the best. So it means even on low settings, it's like start game, wait a few minutes for it to load everything, play game. Yay! So it's like get a level done and then have to head off to bed or something else. But I managed to complete it, the campaign. So this is the sequel to the original Space Marine, which I never actually played properly, but it made a massive splash because slaughtering orcs with power sword and chain sword and all of that jazz, great fun. This is slaughtering Tyranids with power sword and chain sword, great fun. You are returning as Lieutenant Titus for plot reasons, and you are literally just thrown in onto a few planets doing various missions for the plot reasons. This is 80s movie, the tabletop version of 40k, the game. It is great fun. It can be ridiculously hard if you're not careful, because this is also a game where all of those creatures running at you, yeah, they are all enemies. And you can interact with all of them. What, all of them? Yes, the ones crawling up the walls, you can interact with all of them. You can have some great fun with the swarms as they appear. Harder difficulties does mean you get even more swarms, which makes single player interesting, to say the least. The multiplayer and co-op is probably where this shines, though, because you will just have stupid fun quoting Space Marine quotes and shooting Tyranids and Chaos Marines, and it is just a blast. The craziest thing, though, and I've not tried this yet, is that this also came with a PvP game. Okay. Now, I've done third-person perspective PvP. I did a lot of it with Mass Effect 2. Because the Mass Effect 2 multiplayer, it was a horde mode, but it was still really good fun. A little bit of Gears of War, things like that. This is shockingly good. To a point where you start going, how is this shockingly good? The only downside is if you're the bad guys, Chaos, you don't get as many customizable options as the good guys. But they're working on that. It's just difficult because they got to make sure the silhouettes for everyone are recognizable. So how they improve that, I don't know. But it's stupid fun just running around as like this, like a ton or two of heavily armored Marine shooting bolters, running hell bent with a chainsaw at people. It's just silly fun. If your PC can cope with current modern day stuff, you should be able to run this. Although if it's a bit higher up on the spectrum, you should be able to run this without too much loading time, which I think is the biggest issue that I've had with this particular game. Other than that, no major bugs. Networking was a little bit of an issue at launch, but they've improved that. And it is a solid game to invest time into because you buy the game, you get everything you need, and everything coming in the future, aside from DLC, which is entirely cosmetics, is going to be free, as far as I understand it. So you just have an investment that you can play with your mates. It is also on console, so that is probably a better investment for those people with consoles. And it's just like, oh yeah, we're just going to jump on and do like a couple of hours of running around screaming. Great fun. If you're not a fan of that, I can't really recommend this, and that's the only downside. If you're not really a fan of the third-person shooter, this isn't going to turn you to it, really. But yeah, I enjoyed it. Great game. I'm going to continue to play it as and when, and I would certainly recommend it to those people, especially anyone who's enjoyed third-person shooters.
Cool.
And that's it.
I'll say that again without the mic mute. And there we go. Hush your mouth.
Professionalism.
I know, right? I don't have a review yet, but I have a preview of Done and Dusted.
Okay, so switch your camera. There we go.
I have a scented candle.
Oh, God.
Now, I'm going to give people a moment while the game loads, but can you guess what the smell is?
I know what the smell is.
Huh?
Vanilla.
It's not vanilla.
Not vanilla.
Nope.
I'm keeping silent because I know what the smell is.
Yeah.
Is it one of those sort of
Porridge.
unique flavors, as in
It is a very unique flavour.
Or a unique scent, I should
English
guess.
breakfast.
I would recommend eating it.
Shade says, I bet it smells of butt. It does not smell of butt.
Mm-hmm.
Well, technically, I suppose you could say it could potentially smell like very old dinosaur butt.
Oh, is it supposed to be cold? Oil.
Coal or oil? Hedges getting warmer.
Oh, Steam Train.
Yeah. It's called... It'll be backwards for everyone and out of focus because of the way the camera focuses. Let me just see if I can adjust that. There we go. It's called Full Steam Ahead Steam Train Scented Candle.
Oh, okay.
I've not yet tried it, as you can tell by the fact that it's still in its tin. Like,
yes.
Unburned. But I got it today. I'm out of focus now.
If you just smell the wax, what does it give you? Anything?
No, not a clue.
Oh, okay. I see.
Some don't trigger until like the heat
to set fire to it. Yeah.
It's odd that you get some that are just really potent because they're quite the perfume.
I mean, I can't quite tell what it smells of
heat.
without being burned. It smells like that smell you get when you walk into a lush and you then get just hit in the face with smell.
Ah, yeah.
Smells a bit like that.
Where did you get it from?
It's from Musketeers, it's called, the company. I can't remember the name of the website. Give me a second. I can look it up on the phone because I had their please fill out our survey thing. From Man Cave Create.
Man Cave Create.
Mancavecreate.com.
Ooh.
They do a variety of scented candles.
For those who don't actually want to go out to see the trains, we will bring the smell of trains to you.
Apparently. Now, the reason I want to talk about it now is because their customer service is fucking amazing. Because this is not the first one I've received. Well, technically it is the first one I've actually received, but it's not the first one that's been delivered. Because although it's only the sample size, because I just bought the sample, because I didn't want to commit to a whole candle, so I thought I'd just get a mini one. And so, because I didn't know how it would smell and if it would give me headaches. So I thought I'd get a mini one just in case. And ordered it, delivered it, came really, really quickly. However, they ship via Avery, who decided it would be a good idea to not deliver it properly, and thus effectively left it wide open to the wide world, whereupon it promptly got port pirated.
Oof.
So I sent them a quick email, and they replied and said, okay, yeah, we'll send you out another one. And that one has now made it to me, because I asked if they could send it via Royal Mail, and they don't send via Royal Mail, but I asked if they could, and they did. And I have received it. So I just want to give a shout out to their customer service for actually being awesome enough to actually go, okay, yeah, well, we'll break with normal protocol, and we will send this out via Royal Mail for you. And it arrived. I have it safely, and I will burn it, smell it, and give people a proper review of it next week if they want.
Ooh.
So we can see if it actually does smell like Steam Train. At the moment, it does not smell like Steam Train. So
you can put the link in the channels. There you go.
Well, I could if I was on the right profile, but I'm on my TigerTails Radio profile, not my main profile, so I don't have the link.
Okay, what's the company name?
It's www.shopmusketeer.com.
Thanks, Edge.
No problem.
If someone wants to stick a link into the channel for that, that'd be brilliant.
Yeah, I can do that. So you must be chuffed with your purchase.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm all steamed up, ready to get it going. Sorry, Justin. Just we go back to camera. If you could do that motion again.
What? Like this?
Yeah, because you're making the one classical mistake. That's it.
Right.
Your arm should be quartered. So one arm should be a quarter turn to the other arm.
Well, I'm sorry that I learnt the locomotion.
The locomotion is wrong. Yeah, because it's a quarter turn. Because otherwise the wheels will just get stuck.
Mm-hmm.
And Jesus Johnson, you should stick to the floss stance.
Oh!
Oh! That's burned more than the candle's going to get.
Uh-huh.
I do have a little thing I'd like to demonstrate if it's allowed.
Oh, go for it.
All right. So, a little trick I could do whilst flossing.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, so
Advanced floss. So we have some floss. Oh, and then up and over.
The overhead.
If you just time it right.
There you go, Jimmy. You got a bonus floss with extras.
Yes. Now I can capture that and put it on TikTok.
Yeah, make a gif. And Xavier says they have a fresh cut grass scented candle.
Mm-hmm.
And Jimmy was like, wow, I did not see that coming.
You're welcome. I've been practicing.
Yeah.
I don't know how that is meant to get your teeth clean.
Strudel. Cinnamon roll. They do have some normal ones.
Yes.
Coffee.
Yeah.
Mango.
Mm-hmm.
Hawaiian shirt. Oh, raspberry and vanilla. They got some normal ones, but some of them are like petrol
Hawaiian
and leather.
shirt?
Yeah, they've got tobacco and honey as well.
Yeah. Whiskey scented candle.
Mm-hmm.
And Battenberg.
I own Hawaiian shirts. They don't have a smell to them.
Well, it depends which fabric softener you use.
Well, it's pineapple and coconut. They call it Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah, in the same way that
Right.
this candle was called Full Steam Ahead, but it's steam train scented.
Chuff, 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 chuff.
But on that note, we should probably cut back to the games.
We've now reached the audience participation portion of the show. It's game time.
Ooh.
And the room code is MECU. Ribbit!
MECU is your room code.
Oh, what's this one again?
Ribbit?
Huh? A
Do
ribbit?
you want to sell junk on? You too can sell junk on.
Yes.
Give everyone a minute and see if anyone else wants to join in.
And CW Tiger says MECU, the Marvel Extended Cinematic Universe.
Oh my god, that's brilliant.
My enemies can't understand.
The menu for ordering food at Mecha Bingo.
It's a Meku.
Ay, ay, ay.
Is that like a haiku but with a different number of syllables per line?
All right, I'll come up with an actual.
I made a haiku. It was not very good, so I think I'll just stop.
If you want to join in, you can do so by pointing your internet-enabled device to jackbox.tv, entering a silly little name, and the room code Mother Echo Charlie Uniform, and you too can sell junk on.
And see if you can get turned back from a frog into a human. Oh. And then Xavier joins, thus filling up the room. Everyone has a hat.
Everyone join the audience, yes.
I don't have a hat. Why do I not have a hat? I thought I had a hat.
Did you not pick the hat?
I did pick a hat, but it didn't take, apparently. Poof me back into the hat screen. Okay, so I have an afro instead now. And it's ginger. And I can't change it. Oh well. Cool. Right. Well, with everyone hatted up, let us start the game.
3, 2, 1. Howdy, humans. Welcome to Junktopia. Y'all may have noticed I've turned you into frogs. But don't worry, I'll poof one of you right back if you make the most profit reselling some strange antiques. See, I love weird old human things, but I hate their boring backstories. That's why I need you. Here's the plan. First, I'll take you to a local shop to buy a mysterious item. Then you're gonna name that item and give it some funny details. Make me laugh, gosh darn it. Finally, it's time to showcase your silly item so your peers can appraise it. The money you paid for your item will be subtracted from the appraisal value, and voila! You flipped it for a profit. Hopefully. The frog with the most money at the end of the game wins. Think of it like a quest to get your bodies back. A real Zero's journey. Start off by getting yourself something nice.
Chop.
On your device, you'll see 3 items to choose from. The item you get is going to be appraised based on the funny backstories you're going to write. So buy something you think you can make hilarious. Buying a more expensive item means you'll get just a little bit less profit when you flip it. When it comes to winning, there's more than one way to skin a unicorn.
And now we shop.
Sam hell have I got in terms of options?
Them
Jesus
tadpoles,
Christ.
Join our audience and play along.
Let me see. I got a deal! Finally! After all this time, I got a deal.
Same here.
Yeah.
I actually got a deal as well.
I was feeling special, now I'm not.
Ah, you're always special for us, Xavier.
Shopping's done. Get your card
Thank
punched
you.
on the
Okay,
way
love you
out.
too.
After 10 items, they give you another card. Now it's time to flip these babies. Let's start with a name. What should people scream in terror when they see your item?
As the names get ticked off the list, we're just waiting for Poppy Shades, but you've got well over 40 seconds left, so there's plenty of time. Didn't even need it.
Next, dream up 2 hilarious facts about your item. For each fact, you can either fill in one of 2 prompts or write something of your own. Spin me a tale. Your time starts now. Get hopping.
Right, I've done some writing. We're just waiting for VA Hedge, Blue Suit Brat, and I'm a Bot.
There we go. No red line, so I'm assuming the spelling was correct.
CW Tiger says MECU equals my exotic Canadian underwear. To which Jury ponders, is it beaver printed undies? CW Tiger said, is not saying. The jury was like, yes, telling me would indeed be telling. We can keep it a mystery.
That's it. Pack it up, Herman Smellville.
Mysterious equals CW Tiger undies.
Time for us to see how you've spruced up these items. Here's what we'll do. You're going to showcase a chunk of your objects, appraise them, and then we'll do it again for the rest of the items.
So first we have the burnt-out drug bear. It was stuffed full of cocaine to try and get past customs in the 1930s. Sadly, it was caught in a fire with a drug den, and the drugs went up in smoke. Neighborhood was high for days.
Wowzers!
We then have... Oops, I dropped the porridge.
Hey!
Rat is encrusted with hot porridge. The missing limbs suggest an alarming lack of flossing.
Oh!
This isn't biased at all.
And the cashloo. Nobody knows what else you'll find when you open the lid. This is the reason Hedgie is unemployed again.
Oh, I think we can all see the value in this object.
The pink mystery jug.
Ooh.
Jennifer Bat always has one, and it can turn the drink into something magical. It really is to hide the alcohol from view.
That's imaginative.
That's always the way, really, isn't it?
It's time to appraise the items we just saw. Here's a recap of the weird stuff we were forced to look at. In each matchup, select the item you think has a funnier backstory. Remember, in this economy, laughs are way more valuable than NFTs.
Ribbit, 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 ribbit.
I have riveted in.
Rabbit.
We have one ribbit left.
Rabbit.
Calculations concluded. Time to see how much these barf bags are worth.
So the burnt-out drug bear.
The value of this object is...
Well, 7 votes for 7,000.
And this
Oh,
is
it's
what you
TK's.
paid for it.
It cost $12.60, giving $5,740 in total.
Ooh, you bought expensive.
I did. Oops, I dropped the porridge. Got 10 votes for 8,000. Well done to Jerry. The Cashloo got 6 votes for 6,000. Cost 630, giving 5,370 in total.
Too bad.
Pink Mystery Jug got 5 votes. Cost 770 for 4,230 overall.
Stretch those frog legs. Time to see the next batch of stuff.
Xavier, your turn.
Yay. We have a sofa. The murderer's chair. One way to describe sitting here as your last resting place. It was famously made.
Sure, that sort of makes sense if you don't think about it too hard.
I'm gonna guess that's by the knife killer screen.
Oh, and another sofa. J.D. Vance's couch. It was designed to replace him in the VP debates if necessary. The designer had this to say: I had no idea.
You got a
what he
knack
wanted
for
it
these facts, Jack.
Getting close to rule 6. The Rocking Horse of Death. These were the blueprints for the deadliest kids' toy ever invented. Many consider it to be the precursors to the Yo Ball Lawn Dance.
What an incredibly
All toys
rich
made of
backstory.
asbestos. TK Tiger in the nude. This item was made for a wealthy patron of the show who asked for TK to be drawn in the nude. Something interesting about the artist is the artist was Xavier, who did not interpret the quest the way intended and can't draw.
My God.
Xavier can draw. I've seen his art.
He still don't show good a picture.
Time for some praiseful appraisals.
So we got a couple of, we got a before and after. Before and after chair.
Before curry, after curry.
Yeah, we got 2 chairs and 2 works of art.
I feel this round is
The numbers have been run.
a little
Let's
bit
see what
biased.
your items are now worth, dollar-wise. The appraisal value is...
So the murderer's
And here's the
chair
cash you
gets
put
6 votes, 6,000 for 630. That was a cheap chair. So I think you're like middle of the pack still. That's not too bad. The couch got 4 votes. 630. A lot of people bought the cheap item.
Yeah, I did.
That was Hedgie. I think you were middle of the pack still.
It was indeed.
The Rocking Horse 7 votes. 946. So that potentially was a deal. And then TK Tiger in the nude. It was 11
votes.
votes.
Wow.
So TK, apparently people want to see you.
Who is
Badly drawn
leading this
version of you in
riveting
the nude.
competition?
Look, I'll only start an OnlyFans if I get enough votes, okay?
Don't say that on the show. Don't say that on the show. How am I in the lead?
Xavier's in the lead. I'm mid of the pack. I'll take that.
Shopping.
A flip so nice we'll do it twice. You're gonna go shopping again, except this round there's gonna be a mystery item. Could be anything. A treasure for a song, or complete trash for a very expensive song.
Do we go for the mystery item?
I do, because
Yes,
all my
because-
items are shite.
What the fuck is this horror show that's been presented to me? Is it anything other than horror? Jesus Christ. And then I saw what I got. So it's not the horror shows that were offered.
Why going off
You
a theme
shot
here?
till you dropped.
I quite like
now
my
it's
item.
time to stop.
Oh god, the 2 other options were awful.
That's the point. They're all meant to be awful.
Oh, believe me, they were bad. Oh god, one character away from not being able to fill the thing. Tiger fur is too awesome to hide with clothing. This is why many of them wear Hawaiian shirts. Unless you're Shere Khan, in which case, three-piece suit.
Right, it's the 2 facts time.
Very good at getting close to or exactly character limit. Meanwhile, Slavus Akakaramachus Quibi Vititium.
It fills the pockets of your enemies with mayonnaise.
I feel like this is literally ideas for a role-playing game, crappy spells.
Fills your enemies' pockets with mayonnaise. That's something I definitely relish.
Honoro Venus, it gives you the power of the perfect capture.
Letterman carbonara. It makes you look like a fox.
Yes, this is exactly the crappy spell but generates
Let's
a
see how
battery.
far you dove in those dumpsters.
Justin,
You're
these
proud.
are yours.
Time to show off your items.
All right, I'll do my best
Be
to
quick.
speed read. So, the original prototype for Twitter. It was created by some poor intern back in the early days of the internet. He whittled it out of his cell by a Mitchell office. When his boss said this, he was fired on the spot, thrown into the streets of California. However, the
The
prototype was
real
stuck.
treasure is the frogs we made along the way.
Harsh.
Oh, soft toys.
Contemplating my life.
Oh.
Hanging this tightly may result in the bunny plushies in your collection.
Yes.
It doesn't run on love, it runs on quiet desperation.
A real
Yes.
treasure.
Story of my life.
Story of my plushies.
Tiki Swivel Check. This is what happens to Tiki Furniture when it decides to be a dog for the day.
No, just normal.
It's famously that Hedgesaurus. Now you know why he ended up naked.
Golly.
To be fair, that chair's
Something.
probably in better nick than my current one.
Yeah. This isn't your item, is it, TK?
No.
Oh, shame.
Magical Pet Rock Wizard Edition. Cashing in on the pet rock phrase with D&D Spin. Cast magic spells. I missed it. Different editions were released such as Warlock, Witch, Paddling, and the laser edition
Check
was
out
sold
this spicy number.
was worth more. Can magic spells by throwing rock at his opponent.
Get your
No,
appraisal
TK,
on.
we're not going to let you smite people with rocks. Oh no, this is bad. They gave me the best two to start with.
Choices.
Oh no, this is a
CW
really
Tiger
hard
says that
round.
they want more bunny plushies in their collection.
All of the
This was
tabulations
really
have been
hard.
made.
This is an
It's time to
excellent
see
round.
what these toilet puppies are worth.
Justin, be ready.
Okay. So the original
final
prototype for
value
Twitter.
is-
It received 9 votes for $9,000.
You
Nice.
snagged it
And
for
cost $700. So 8,300.
Yay.
Yay!
The bunny
Contemplating my life. The GB's answer. 6,000. Cost 1,400.
Whoa.
So 4,600 in total. TK Swivel Chair. That was mine. 8 votes for 8,000. And it cost me 700. 7,300. Whee! A Magical Pet Rock Wizard Edition. It was TK Tiger's idea for 5,000 and it cost 5,64, 4,000 whatever.
For your shopping
TK
pleasure,
wanted to
some
throw
new
blocks at
treasures.
people.
I call them my pleasure treasures.
I'll call those days weekdays. Alright, so Hedgie gets group 2.
Okay. Set of special weights. In Victorian times, they were used to help determine the weight of one's manhood. A second larger set of weights available for purchase separately were used for
I'll keep
weighing
my
breasts.
opinion to myself.
So, yeah.
Inadvertently got swapped whenever appropriate. Oh my god,
Play-Doh
what the hell?
Blue Lady. This lady loves to play dough you up in the classroom. You would love to squeeze and create the perfect blue woman to your liking.
Sheesh.
But you're stuck with the eyes.
Googly eyes.
Extreme Chastity Belt Virgin G.
Oh,
This once caused many things. It was very popular among the elders.
I think it's version 9.
This object is certainly making me feel things.
With appropriate comment.
Hit me harder, Daddy. It was found in a collection owned by some fat guy who constantly chewed gum. Underneath the leather is hidden writing that explains the real rules of
A
baseball.
lot to think about here.
doesn't make the game any more interesting.
It's just rounders.
Go on, appraise.
That one? That one? That one? That one?
I have appraised.
Yeah.
2 more appraisals, 1 more appraisal left to come.
The numbers have been run. Let's see what your items are now worth.
Get ready, Hedge.
Your
Special
peers
set of
appraised
weights.
this for...
Appraisal. 7 votes for
You bought it
$7,000.
for...
Cost 770, which leaves 6230. Pretty good. The Play-Doh Blue Lady. 7 votes for $7,000. Cost 700, 6,300. Extreme Chastity Belt version 9, 8 votes for 8,000. 700 cost for 7,300. Finally, Hit Me Harder Daddy. 6 votes, 6,000. Bought for 770, 5,230.
I've gone up.
I'll go down.
I don't know how I'm winning.
Almost to the finish line. Time to consider all your items at once. I want you to give your object collection a name. Write a title that unifies your set now.
Oh, I've misspelled mine. Shit.
Too late.
Yeah, I
Easy,
just
you
noticed
did
last time
return.
press enter.
Here he is still pondering.
No, you gotta think of a good name. Good name wins the game in this one. Whilst the
Check
band
out
goes in the
these
background.
striking sets.
Okay, Animal Condor's DTR Studio, TK Condor's Home Decor, the Furry Friends Collection, the Blue Dome Murder Chair. Someone had to read the names.
Vote for the set you like best.
Oh, this is gonna be rough. There we go. Gonna be a tough round. Let's see how this
Oh,
goes.
the Animals TTR Studio gets the votes.
And here's the other batch.
The bias shouldn't be winning. God damn
So
it!
things less valuable than shit.
Yeah.
The Darkroom set. The Flying High on Hard Fantasy. Or the Sit and Spin.
Select the best sets of items.
Take me out, God damn it! It's in.
Oh, and Flying High on Hard Fantasy wins it.
And the winner, who will be human again, but they won't feel human until they've had their coffee.
And Xavier wins.
Hey,
Win one of these.
4,000.
Would you look at that?
4,355.
An accurate depiction of my legs. I win. Actually, one of these.
Good lord. I was at the bottom of the entire time.
I do like how it starts. It goes TK Tiger in the mood to start with.
Yep. The original prototype for Twitter.
Where did you find?
The Extreme Chastity Belt version 9.
And what does it sound like if the froggies
And the swivel chair. So, we had Xavier in top place, Justin second, Jiri, Snow's Destiny, Puppy Shades, myself, Jennifer Bat, and then Hedgie.
Then me, yes. Right at the bottom.
Makes you feel better, I voted for you once a Hedge.
Hey!
For your grouping.
Was that a pity vote?
No, I thought it was a good collection name. And the cash.
I'm so glad I did the swivel chair. That wasn't like the gamble I did not have to pick vote. And it worked out for the better. And I'm gone.
Hey!
You have gone. No, you've come back.
There we go.
Can you still hear me when you not see me?
Yes.
Yeah,
it's just Discord having difficulty initializing your camera.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not advertising my shirt, by the way. I'm just putting my hands up.
What is the shirt anyway?
That is Furthermore's shirt for which year was it?
2022.
Where do you see that? On the top there.
On the top, yeah.
Yeah, they did sort of like a vintage theme.
2 years ago.
Yes.
Vintage theme.
Vintage is back in, don't you know?
Apparently-
2 years old. Has it really been out yet?
Apparently country music seems to be back in. There's a lot of country in the radio as of late. Like country pop. And Shania Twain.
Country pop has been around for ages.
Yeah, but like fashion trends, a lot of music trends do the recycling because people just get back into like the beats and the themes that you can get from them. Because we had swing come back for a little while. I'm just waiting for Eurobeat to actually make a comeback.
Yeah,
that would be nice.
Bring back the Eurodance. So, Justin, where can you find our socials?
You can find them once I find the list of them. Give me a moment.
Yeah.
They're here somewhere.
I'm having flashbacks and PTSD. God damn.
Guess this. Social details. Here we go. So, you can find our social links, our website, TigerTailsRadio.co.uk, our Twix, as I'm going to call it from here on, TigerTails Radio, Facebook, also at TigerTails Radio, or Blue Sky at TigerTailsRadio.bluesky.social. And also for Twix and Facebook, those are capital T, and capital R for Tiger Tails Radio, respectively. But you don't have to worry about capitals for Blue Sky or the website. There's also Tiger Tails Gaming links. You could go to the website, tigertailsgaming.co.uk, Or you can go to Twix at capital T Eam, capital T Iger, capital T Ales, Team TigerTails. Or you go to Facebook, which is completely different, with at capital T for Tiger, capital T for Tails, and then capital E for Entertainment. That's what happens when you don't get your socials in time, but that's what we got. And there's various other places you can find us, but those are the main ones.
You can find us on the interwebs.
Just look up TigerTails Radio. If it looks or sounds like us, it's probably us.
If you see a gap between the tiger and the tails, it's either not us or it's been misspelled. Indeed. But on that, we have overshot. So it is probably time for us to say our good night.
Yee.
On our penultimate show.
Penultimate show.
Well, no, because the penultimate show was the one before the last one. So
what you're saying is it's TigerTails Radio Eve.
Yeah. it's the Eve of the finale. For season 15.
It's like December the 1st is Christmas Eve.
Isn't that a character from Final Fantasy?
More than likely. They've all got some ridiculous names.
CW Tiger says, if there's a gap between the tiger and the tails, then the kerning is awful.
Oh, very clever. That deserves an applause.
My name is Cloud Strife. Cloud because I soar upon the wings of heavens, and Strife because I am so emo.
You can always tell who hasn't played Final Fantasy VII by how they...
Yeah. I mean, you could go for the current one and say that for the current remake, potentially he's a bit emo, but for the original, it was like, no, this guy is not emo. This guy is a fucking psychopath running around with a bunch of fucking psychopaths.
He's a psychopath with a big feck-off blade.
Like,
which
yay,
you swap out at
PTSD!
the first shop you find.
Yay, my mate's a guy with a gun for a hand. Yay, I found my flower girlfriend. Nothing can happen to her, can it?
Spoilers.
On the back of the
box.
goddamn game.
Yeah, but you don't know it's a spoiler until you've seen it, and then you go, oh, wait, that was that
Don't-
scene.
You don't know it's a spoiler until you literally flip it over.
They done goofed.
Yeah.
But look
Still
at the pretty
fucking
visuals.
plastic. That cutscene is still one of the best cutscenes that makes me feel emotional from an old ass game.
Yep.
Dear me.
The less we think about Xavier and old asses, the better. So, Hedge, it is time for us to say goodnight. So it is a good night from the Hedgington.
Good night, everybody.
It's a good night from the Charleston.
Good night.
It's a good night from the Xavier.
Good night, all.
And it's a good night for myself, TK, who has consumed entirely too much Baileys and it's now started to kick in at last. So I'm in my happy place. And I shall
How
not
do I
have...
stop a show? Whee!
I'm not that happy yet. I'm still compos mentis currently.
Thank God, because we can't travel to your flat to stop the show.
Technically, you can stop the show from where you are.
Technically, yes.
You can't stop the archive recording, but you can certainly stop the show at least. And CW Tiger says it's a good night from the chat. And also, while it's still here, it's a good night from the void. Because who doesn't love a good void? That sounded better in my head.
I get the
Love a
joke.
good void.
Yeah, you don't have to answer that. Let's just call that a rhetorical question.
Should we keep going, June? Yes.
Good night, everybody. And yes, join us next week for more fun, frolics, shenanigans, and maybe I'll have been able to work from home and not be stuck at work until like 7 p.m. And therefore we'll have time to shave. You never know your luck.
Mm-hmm.
But until then, it's night-night, everybody. Night.